On 12th of January 2026, Apple chose Google Gemini version 3 to incorporate into the core of Apple Intelligence. ChatGPT, on the other hand, another partner of Apple, have been sidelined and Gemini version 3 to replace it. The information processing can be explained by the hybrid AI stack, which consists of three components. The first one is the edge layer. It consists of 3 to 7 billion parameters AI models running locally on the user's device, ensuring privacy and zero latencies. Secondly is the privacy bridge, where complex tasks is still needed to be performed, but still requires a sensitive data from the users. Now, the Apple will send this information to the PCC, or private cloud compute, Apple's own LLMs, and no data will be persisted on the Apple server's memory, ensuring the user's privacy. The last layer is the word knowledge layers. Complex reasonings, creative generations, or real-time information retrievals is needed to be performed. Siri will hand this task off to Gemini by default, and no more asking for confirmations like before. The reason that Apple chose Google can be explained by three reasons. Firstly is the vertical integrations where OpenAI still relies on the third-party infrastructures, like Microsoft Azure and NVIDIA GPUs, while the Google's control its own stack, like its own custom TPUs, guaranteeing the consistent throughput and low latencies. Next is the native modality, where Gemini was trained on video, audio, and text simultaneously, providing a smoother path for future requirements, rather than stitching separate models together. Lastly is the agentic features, where Gemini is capable of agentic workflows like planning, tool use, and reasonings, aligning with Apple's future development roadmap more than OpenAI ChatGPT's models. Now, ChatGPT still remains on the iOS, but it was pivoted to become a plugin, where the users can specifically ask Siri to hand the task off to ChatGPT, such as creative tasks or coding assistance, but it's now up to the user's preference. It will not be a default choice for Siri anymore to choose ChatGPT. Instead, it will be replaced by Google Gemini version 3. For users' privacy concerns, Apple's request routing anonymized the data before entering into the Google servers. IP addresses are masked, personal identifiers is being stripped off from the user's content, and more prominently, Apple does not allow any Apple-originated traffic to be used to train newer Google Gemini's AI models. In conclusions, users can expect a better complex command interpretation as well as execution. For the industries, it is quite shockingly remarkable, as Google is not the first starter to invent so-called chatbot or ChatGPT, but OpenAI did. And the firstly launched model took the world by storm, and everyone knows OpenAI. But by securing the fundamental AI of iPhone, it is crucial for it to become a standard operating mind of mobile web. Thank you everyone for listening, and thanks to Unite AI, a specialized news source for AI, machine learning, and robotics industries, for providing information for this video.